Okay, guys, so we all know how Jiren and Goku on that 1 hour special. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, start watching it. Just so that you can see that 1 hour special. But if you haven't seen it, oh my god! But I've already done a reaction. But I'm gonna say this about the thing people are doing. People are like really sleeping on the next episode because it's gonna be Hit versus Jiren. But then because they just saw the epic that was Goku versus Jiren, they think, oh no, it's not gonna be that much of a problem. Well, to those people, I say, what are you saying? Like, what? Like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god. We have wanted this fight. Okay, A, we've wanted this fight. And B, it is the only person that can take down Jiren. The only one. The only one. Not Goku can take down Jiren. Not at this state. Hit. Hit is the only one. Not even with a chance, but who can defeat Jiren. And that's why Hit is gonna be the most. That's why next episode is gonna be a really interesting one. So if you want to find out why Hit is the only person that can defeat Jiren, now, guys, don't forget to go even further beyond and subscribe. Okay, guys, so this is my opinion on Jiren versus Hit. This is a fight we've all wanted. But the thing is, most people just watching the thing are kind of quick to take Hit out of the whole scenario, simply just because he's not getting this massive power boost. Hit doesn't need it. And I'm reason why I'm saying why Hit is the only person who is able to defeat Goku is because Hit's an assassin. He knows what he's doing. He's been in this business like 1,000 years. He's effectively done each job like a flawless track record. I still say Goku counts. That's not a. I say Goku counts, even though people will be saying in the comments, "Oh no, Goku revived himself." No, a death is a death, no matter what. Goku even admits that he's all getting either way, getting off topic, and. Hit, his techniques probably won't work against Jiren simply just because Dispo probably told him about it all. And yeah, so Hit doesn't really have any sense of surprise. But the thing is, with Hit, he's the only one who can probably self-improve himself that fast to the point where he could, actually contend with Jiren. And the fact that he doesn't actually have to match up with Jiren in terms of power. Let's get into that first one. In that first one, I say Hit can improve himself. We know that Hit's been, older than like 1,000 years somehow. Well, maybe I wonder if it was like from Dragon Ball. I should do a theory on that. Either way, we know Hit's been alive for that long, but the thing is, Hit, his power, it's not actually that much. His real strength is in the time skip and his ability to skip the time, and each time he battles, the more he battles with like an intense opponent, the more he draws out of himself. The more time he's able to skip. I mean, we saw with Goku, he was able to go from like 0.01 seconds to like a near a full second. And that quickly, when Whis like an angel is only able to go for like a few minutes. Oh yeah, that's another thing Whis can do. Either way, and again, that was just from fighting Goku. Imagine fighting someone like Jiren, who is like 10-fold stronger than Goku at that point. That must be, that will probably bring out huge amounts of, hit potential to the point where he'll be like, back to where he was, back to where he should be, and to terms where he can't bring out any more. And again, I already said Hit probably knows this. He probably knows that just fighting Jiren alone, he'll be able to bring out everything he's got. And into the second point I made, and that was that Hit doesn't need the power. One of the Supreme Kais mentioned that Jiren was literally just strong, simple as that, or plain as that, something along those lines. And I agree with him in that case. It's not even the fact that he's got mystical power. He's just a lot faster than everyone. It's this case that he's just stronger, in terms of a warrior, not just power. As we gotta also make a note of that. But the thing with Hit is that although he's not like strong, he won't be. I don't consider Hit strong as in terms of like power. I consider Hit a great fighter simply just because he's able to use time skip, and because he's able to use time skip, where he's able to best his opponents, he's able to outspeed them, outmatch them, and he's just a very well a fighter to adapt because he could easily. Because I remember during the fight when Goku used the ran towards Jiren with Kaioken times 20, pretty sure it was, yeah, like before he went to the Spirit Bomb, before Goku was about to land the punch, Jiren literally punched Goku quite a few times. No one was able to see it, not even Goku, and that to me. And that, looking at it now, the only person who could possibly stop that is Hit, because he's able to adapt so quickly. Like, look at his fight with Dispo. He was able to mimic his body moving in a certain way without actually doing a specific action. That to me is pretty incredible. And B, Hit is able to keep losing my point here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Hit is going to. Sorry, I lost my track of thought for a second. What I'm trying to say is Hit is able to fight on par with Jiren simply just because he's not like other fighters. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, the all comes back to the point that Hit is an assassin. I said, I'm doing my job when Jiren asked him what he was doing. And again, this could just be me or just Hit's overconfidence or something. But when an assassin says that he's come to do his job, I think he knows what he's doing. And just, the fact that Hit is able to improve his time skip when he's against a stronger opponent than himself, and he actually enjoys the fighting, could really, really benefit him. Again, that is, and there's always the case that Hit has been holding back, one other technique. He's been around for over 1,000 years, and so he must have learned some sort of stronger technique, as seen in the preview if you look closely. And this all means to me that as fans of the show, we really shouldn't be counting out Hit just this fast. Please share this video. Just don't count out Hit simply just because he's probably the only person who could actually stand up to Jiren. Goku probably can't, unless Goku's able to control his new form or get a hold on it. Because although Goku has was able to go on par, he still was nowhere near as strong as Jiren. Jiren literally at the end of it literally just says, Saiyans, an interesting race, and then literally just destroys Goku. And then literally straight after that, Jiren hits just right into the fray, going right like that. It takes he's either underestimating Jiren, or B, he's actually got a plan, and he's probably going to be able to use some sort of really strong technique. And again, Hit's not dumb. He's not going to fall into a trap, because he actually knows that, again, he's the moral support for Universe 6, and that he's not just going to fall into something quite easily. He's actually going to uses his time. He probably observed Jiren throughout the fight, and uses, and just by the fact that he's able to adapt so quickly, he was probably able to see how fast Jiren and Goku are moving. Either way, that's my take on Jiren versus Hit for the next episode. Can't wait for that. But again, share this video, because Hit has really, I keep mixing them up. They're just both too badass. Hit really probably has the best chance out of every fighter in the tournament power to beat Jiren. That just hands down my opinion. It could change, but I've laid the evidence out there in front of you, and that's it. So that is it for me, and make sure to go even further beyond and subscribe. Make sure to break the like button, and see it if you want to.